guys, today I want to share some new things for you about the new course which is freely available by NASA at NASA's website. This is the remote sensing. What about remote sensing? How you can use in your daily life? So this course is for you. So you firstly go this website in which you can click. This is a three courses in which I finish this course. They will give certificate. It's 2 hour course, and now we will be jump into next video this course and this course. So firstly we click this course, so you can see there is almost 4 modules. So you can they have a video, they have everything, so you can check this course. Is easily available for you, and in the end you can take the references and also take the certificate which I show you like this. It will give you like this kind of certificate. So it is freely available. You can check it. Now back to the um, this course. So in this course, firstly we just started remote sensing. What is remote sensing? So remote sensing is the basic information of characteristic of satellite and in sensor, in which we can use the satellite and sensor data to interpret the worldwide data. So in Earth is the planet in which NASA studies more than any other planet, because we live here. So most of the satellite are surrounding of this Earth, and we study more. So this picture they showed it different satellite which are orbiting different different planets. So when you see the Earth is more orbiting more satellites, so that's why we study Earth more, and we also study more planet for the uh, another life which we can see it. The So the Earth, the NASA they study the Earth in different angle, like how the weather is changing, how the uh, terrain is changing, how the soil vegetation changing. So this is all done through the remote sensing. And you can see from this video data, same Earth but with different colors. It's mean that it show the different data. Remote sensing is also they collect the different color or different data, and they interpret it. It look like eye, so they interpret a different color, and they process in the mind, and they finalize some fruitful image or fruitful result. What is the like for example, when we study the remote sensing, so we study the rays and the different rays wavelength frequency. So wavelength is the um, wavelength is the uh, this whole thing which is we known as wavelength. And frequency is the speed of light and divided by wavelength. So whenever we increase the frequency, the speed of light will be increasing, because the distance between this wavelength is will be shorter. And wavelength is increase in which the amplitude of this trend is increasing, so frequency will be decreased because speed will be decreases. This is the reflection. It will absorb. If it scatter, it will be emitted, it will be transmitted. So this is the rays in which the remote sensing they emit through satellite, and through satellite they what the rays are show the behavior. So you can see from this, like if the rays they emit the snow, so they are scattered. If the rays they emit the soil, so they absorb. So you can study in this remote sensing. This is the different electromagnetic spectrum in which we mostly see invisible. But the rays which is using the radio waves, the rays which is using gamma rays, is very low frequency with the high speed. The frequency is very high, this speed is also high, but here the wavelength is very high but the speed is very low. So in this video you can see it, different different ways which we can see in different spectrum. Like this is the wave in which is the radio wave. This is the microwave in which we can see the bees only, they show the very large wavelength. Now the wavelength will be decreasing. So this is infrared in which uh, the only the wavelength will be little bit intermediate, not too much large, too much short. And this is the optical infrared, in which most of the human they see the imaginary, like bacteria also they also see like this. After that, now the frequency will be increasing, so this is known as ultraviolet. So ultraviolet they mostly focus in this area, and the speed of the waves is very increase. Now after that it will be gamma rays. The speed is very high, speed of light, and the frequency is very high also. So this is the different waves in which you can see optically visibly. So how does remote sensing work? So remote sensing actually, there is different satellite, they arrange in different scale. From these kind of satellite we use daily use, like mobile phone, like another thing. These are satellite which is mostly used for weather. These are satellite which is mostly used of the globally change of the terrain, or weather, or uh, hour, minute, second. They collect data from different part of the world. So you can see in this video also that the different satellite they move around the world. We later on we also discuss how the satellite move around the world, what is the path. So they collect the data and they process this data, and they give a fruitful result of the uh, different vegetation which is present, or different weather pattern present around the world. So this is the different satellite, they are used for different different importance. You can see from this, some are used microwave for rain and snowstorm, some are used for visible uh, near infrared Landsat satellite used for land mapping, water geology.
Goes east and west
This is,
satellites
you can
rotate
see
around
it,
the Earth at the
this is
same
the satellite geostationary earth orbit, in which they are stationary, they not change. There are two, one is from east wind, one is from west side. But the best thing is the image which they are collapsed, like you can see here. This is the very good data, because both of the satellite they pick the data. So here, all of this area they have a very good data. But the geostationary earth orbit they not rotate, they stay here, only the earth is rotated. So they take the data from the most of the time equator. What they change is the weather pattern and different things. This is the
which means they
low
pass
orbit,
over
low orbit, low Earth orbit area, which they rotate throughout the globe, like from North Pole to South Pole, and collect the data, which is different from the geostationary satellite, because it stay in the one position in Earth rotate. But here the Earth is also rotate in the pole, and the satellite they also rotate from pole to pole. So they collect data minute by minute, but the geostationary data they collect data from the stationary mode. So but the data is very good geostationary, because they stay here. But here they just rotate step, second by second, hour by hour. So overpass for one day or one night, pole to pole. In one day they just rotate pole to pole.
a
This is the
non-polar orbit,
Leo non-polar. Another is polar, but this is the non-polar.
oscillating
You
between
can see it
65
move
degrees
like
north
this,
and
but the polar
65
is
degrees
moved like
south
this.
latitude.
So this is
This is
non-polar.
followed
So
by the
all of
rest
these
of the
satellites they
satellites within the
collect data
GPM
from different
constellation, which
part of
includes
the
both
world.
polar and non-polar.
They collect different part of the world, and they give this data which is free available, and you can process this data, and you can interpret the weather pattern, the landscape, the slope, the everything, the water, the hydrology. So you can the another thing, energy. So one is passive, one active. Passive is the sun they emit, you and they reflect, and satellite they record the data. But in active, they just give the rays to the earth surface, and why they when they give the earth surface data, the earth are emitted, so they collect data. So this active means uh, by forcing or by giving the waves, and they collect data. But here they take the sun light and reflect the rays, and the satellite they collect the data. So when they take the image, so they take every pixel image of the earth, and with a low resolution, so the area will be high, but with the high resolution, so the area will be shorter. How you can use this remote sensing data? So you can use this remote sensor to show the people that where is temperature is low and where temperature high. So this is the clouds, so it's mean that temperature is now a little bit decrease, and this is the area where temperature is very high. This you can also show the cloud pattern. One is true color, one is false color in remote sensing. True color means like the earth's true color, but the false color means that the software or remote sensing they generated this color to show the better result. What is the fire, like this kind of fire is occur, and this is the true color in which you can see the water. Red means like the water is more darker because it absorbed rays too much, and violet means like it not absorb the light, it scatters, so it's there, so it's little bit bright, this water. This is the different data they interpret it, and they show this good result that where the cloud pattern move, and you can use for the ice cloud, water cloud. So this is the cloud pattern in the South Asia. This is the different data you can put from the grid by grid. If you use low grid, so it would be look this, but if you use the high grid with high resolution, it will be give this image. And this is the like a satellite, they move around the world, and they show this precipitation rate, where the precipitation rate is high. So you can see it along the equator, the precipitation is very high, and this is also very high because both are non low pressure zones. So actually this video show the precipitation rate. Actually they also show the earth is not sphere. They show that earth sometimes look like this. If we escape the atmosphere, only the gravitational data it look like this. What is datum? Datum is the point which you can select the data. This is the geographic, the two type, geographical and projection. Geographical is actually that long, and projected means like if you curve the, because earth is not sphere, so if you curve the earth, so sometimes they are very good, but some if you study local scale or so it can use for this, but if you say the global scale, it use like this. So thank you so much. This is the remote sensing. So you must check the this website, and you can also see this, and they have like this kind of freely available software. You can download data from this website, and you can use in your like especially the student from geology and faculty of science students, in which they are working in the earth and the different variety of the geological field. So you can use this data, and you can study in your research area or in your any other field. So next video will be from the another this one this one this one course. We will be create a video, and after that this one video will be created. So we finish this one, we go those, and we go this. So you can also check, and you can also earn certificate like this, and your CV will be more stronger and stronger. Thank you so much for watching.